Hi friends, welcome back to your flow practice today that will center around neck care. We'll start in standing. In today's practice, I'm going to ask you to have a couple of blocks, 2 of them. If you only have one, work with what you've got. If you have cork or wood, that's fine, but I prefer foam for some of these variations. Today we'll move through some potentially familiar forms where we'll add in some neck practices that might feel a little bit new and interesting. We'll close with some forward folds, back bends, and restorative shapes with the use of these props that might put the cherry on top of neck release and neck care for today's session. So come up to standing and take your block. You can place it in between your upper legs. We're going to squeeze the block and compact our hips. You can put it on its more narrow setting. Today I'm going to work with a slightly wider setting. So almost weirdly wide, but that's really going to spread my sit bones and create space in my low back. So if you've got low back stuff, this might be an interesting variation. Squeeze the block when you're there. You can soften your knees and press your feet into the floor. So this downward energy of being grounded can often just that release around our neck and shoulders, because when we're not grounded and firm in our foundation, then the tension tends to creep up. So see if you can really drop into the earth. You might even lift your shoulders around your ears and exhale, let them drop. Lift them up, squeezing the block, and let them drop. Nice. And then from there, let's side bend over to the left, and with your top right arm, hold the back of your neck, pull a little bit on the back of your neck where your skull meets your spine, and lead with your elbow. See if you can relax your neck and let your arm do the work. Come all the way up into the center. Let's switch sides. Side bend to the right. With that top left arm, hold the back of your neck. Reach into more length. Pull on the back of your skull a little. Lead with your elbow. Squeeze the block. Then come all the way up. Nice. Then taking your head in your hands, turn your head towards the left. And I'm going to switch hands so that my left hand comes to my right temple and my right hand comes to my left temple, and give a little assist there in the twist. Get long as if you're pressing the crown of your head to the ceiling. Release that out, and then switch your hands again. So right hand to opposite left temple, left hand to right temple, turning and reaching up as you also ground down through your feet. Tenderly in there. Come into the center. Then take your left hand to the skin, if you can reach it, underneath your clothing, underneath your right collarbone, and pull down a little bit. Angle your right jawline away from that. You can even reach your right hand, right fingers away as you pull that layer of fascia down, and see if you can get into sliding and gliding around the right side of your neck. Chin to chest. Come on up, switch sides. So right hand underneath that left collarbone, pull down, angle your left jawline away, and then reach your left fingers, if you like, down towards the floor. You can make little movements with your head and neck. Continue to squeeze the block and press your feet to earth, feeling well grounded. You might feel a longer exhalation here. Let that go, chin to chest. Take your hands behind you and interlock them. So maybe you straighten your arms there, maybe you keep your elbows a little bit bent. Swing your arms around to the right side of your lower back or around to the right side of your waist. Squeeze your elbows together, drag down through your elbows, and take your right ear towards your right shoulder, where your fists are. Your breath in. Your breath out, you can slowly angle your chin to the floor there. Chin down to chest. Arms reach behind you. Maybe straighten them out, lift them, and swing them around to your left lower back or your left side of your waist. And then take your left ear towards your left shoulder. So in the direction of your hands. Continue to squeeze your elbows together. Continue to drag down. Angle your jawline away, and slowly you might turn your chin down towards the floor. Release that out. Again, lift your shoulders up and around your ears. Let them drop. Then make little circles with your nose in front of you, like you're drawing a circle in front of you, one direction and then the other. You might even close your eyes and see if you can relax your jaw, relax around your eyes, and take a breath in as you're doing this. Exhale it all out. Come into the center and then interlock your hands behind the back of your head. Grab your jawline with your forearms if you can, elbows together, and then pull up. As you pull up, press your jaw a little down. Press your feet down. With the strength of your arms, go up. Traction in your neck. And you can release that out, and heels of your hands, root of your thumb to your temple, pull up. And see if you can go down through your feet, even bend your knees a bit. It's like you're hanging from the lift of your head around your temples. Release that out. With your fingertips, grab the bony occipital bits at the base of your skull and pull up there with your elbows wide. And again, kind of sit down. Like you're hanging from a clothesline from the occipital bones. And your spine is blowing in the wind. Get a little more traction there. See if you can relax your jaw, relax the place where your skull plugs into your spine. And then let that go. Interlock your hands and place them underneath your chin, elbows together. As you inhale, reach up, look up. As you exhale, curl in, look down. Inhale up, exhale down. Stay strong through your low back and let your upper back move. Up and down. One more like that. Inhale up. Exhale down. Release it out. Turn to the front of your mat. If you need to take the block out, do it. I'm going to keep it there. Inhale, reach up, bend your knees a little bit. Fold forwards. Take a forward fold. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. And then we'll round up if you know that's okay for your back. So start to round up, and as you round up, engage your hamstrings and glutes and push them forwards over top of your heels. As you come up, arms can come up, breathe in. And then exhale, bend your knees a little bit, forward fold, long spine. Inhale there. Exhale. And as you inhale, roll up if you can and move your hips a bit forwards. Engage your glutes. Head is the last thing to come up. Arms all the way up. Fold forwards one more time. Breathe in. Breathe out in your forward fold. Let's come all the way up, rolling. Hips over the ankles. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. Come all the way up. And then release to mountain. So nice.